the busy town of Greenfield lived David, a young mechanic whose hands were always stained with grease but whose heart was pure. He had little, just a small workshop, a rented room, and dreams larger than the sky. Sarah, the daughter of Mr. Williams, was the complete opposite. She was beautiful, educated, and came from one of the wealthiest families in town. To everyone's surprise, she often sneaked into David's workshop, bringing him food, laughing at his jokes, and listening to his dreams. It was in that noisy workshop, with the smell of oil in the air, that their love quietly blossomed. When David finally gathered courage, he told Sarah's father of his intentions to marry her. Mr. Williams laughed bitterly. "You, a poor mechanic, my daughter deserves a man of wealth, not a man with dirty hands." David pleaded, but the old man's pride was like iron. Instead of outright rejection, Mr. Williams named a bride price so high it could ruin a king: 50 cows, 20 sacks of rice, boxes of wine, and a chest of gold. The message was clear: it was impossible. Sarah wept that night, her heart torn between love and her father's will. David held her hands and whispered, "I will not give up on you. If I must move mountains, I will." From that day, he worked like never before. He fixed cars by day, sold spare parts by night, and even took odd jobs in the market. His friends saw his struggle and joined him. One gifted him a cow, another gave bags of rice, some contributed money. Slowly, the town itself began to stand with David. Word spread like wildfire. The poor mechanic was fighting a war of love against the pride of a rich man. On the day of reckoning, David's family arrived at Mr. Williams' compound with the gifts. They were fewer than demanded, but behind them stood dozens of townspeople, each carrying something small they had given in support. Mr. Williams stepped out, his face hard as stone. "Where is the gold I asked for? Where are the 50 cows?" he thundered. David bowed. "I may not have your gold, sir, but I bring something greater, the love of your daughter, and the blessings of this community." The crowd murmured in agreement. Sarah stepped forward, her eyes fierce with tears. "Father, wealth can build a mansion, but it cannot build a marriage. This is the man I choose." For the first time, Mr. Williams faltered. He looked at the young man who had moved an entire town, and at his daughter, who stood ready to defy him for love. Pride battled in his chest, but slowly, his voice softened. "Love, it seems, is stronger than gold." And sir, in front of the whole town, he gave his blessing. The bride price war was over. Love had won.